Hi, I'm Gibaud, and today I want to speak about the situation when you are using two cameras or more at the same time. I don't speak just click at the same time, but you just alternate your cameras, maybe at a wedding or maybe traveling, all this. So you need some organization, and there are a few tips that can help you to better the results. So first thing, important, this video was in the member area of my YouTube channel, but now I've changed it. There is no video there. You can still be a member. There's a join button, but it's just to support the channel, so I thank you for it. But this video now is available public, so this is why I wanted to show you. So let's start. Well, when I say at the same time, it doesn't mean one today, another one tomorrow. I mean today. You use both cameras, maybe at the same time, like click, 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 click. Or during the day, you're spending the day traveling and you make some picture with one camera, another with the other camera, or you're doing a wedding reportage and then you're swapping camera all the time, or you have it as a backup camera, and if the main one breaks or has any problem, you will take the second one. So everything I say is going to apply to this, okay? So the first thing you need to do is to have the same date and time on both cameras, or 3 cameras or 5 cameras, whatever you use. It's so important because all these pictures have to do together. I mean, it's a reportage or a day you spend, and then after you want to have a timeline in your software when you're going to develop rows or when you want to watch them, and they need to be in the right order. So you need to have everything on the same time. Best way to do is you preset the time on both cameras, and you check your smartphone and you preset like 30 seconds before the exact time, like it's going to be 5:15 in 30 seconds. So you put already 17:15 and you have both fingers on OK, and then when it's there, it says set and you do it. Why do you follow your smartphone and not just one camera follows the other one? First, because cameras may not be right. When you switch them off or you remove the battery, there's a small internal battery, but sometimes it doesn't keep properly the power and the time will be different. So doing this way, you get exactly the same camera at the same time. And why do it with your smartphone? Because maybe you will make a few pictures with your smartphone, and this way this picture will be also in the right order on your timeline. The first time I made a wedding, digital wedding, I forgot about it. I had 15 minutes difference between both cameras, although at one time they had been set at the same time, but after a few months that different time. And that was a big problem because I had a picture of the bride and the groom getting out of the church, and just after that, they were in the church, and then they were out of the church, and because both cameras at different time, so my picture was not in the right order, and it was a real nightmare to fix that after, to have everything in the proper order and look at them and be able to show them in the right order. So don't forget, put time, day, second, exactly the same on all the camera you're going to use. Advice number 2, most people, when they speak about using 2 or 3 cameras, they just think about white balance. And they think that doing a white balance with a gray card, this one is for exposure, but this one is fine. And that's not true. First, because the orientation may be a bit different, so the result will be different, or the camera are different and they don't see exactly the same way, so that will create a difference. So the best thing to do is to set a fixed Kelvin white balance. You put like 5400 or 5700, doesn't matter, but on both cameras. So even if it's not the right white balance for when you make the picture, the difference is the same on both cameras. So you can fix it. But the ideal thing is really, if color is key, is to use a color checker and make a color profile for each camera in several situations during the day, okay? But this way you will get the same colors on both cameras. By the way, if you wanted to help me, don't forget, as I said, you can be a member of the YouTube channel, and that helps me. There's a join button just below. But also I've got affiliated links in the description. Please use them, that really helps me. And if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo or Apathy by Skylum, get a 10% discount with my code ERIC10. 10% on top of any offer they have. So please use it. That saves you some money. And with my code ERIC20, you get 20% discount on K&F website, where you will find all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands. So use it. That helps you, that helps me. Everyone happy. Thank you so much. Let's carry on. Point number 3, it's important to work in RAW file, not JPEG, because you need to be able to micro adjust and fix things and match colors, match everything, because maybe you made a mistake and it's not exactly 5400 on both cameras, 5400 Kelvin, you put 54 on one and 57 on the other one or whatever, and you want to readjust, or you want to fix colors, and as you put a fixed white balance, maybe there's a difference with reality, you need to fix that. Work in RAW file, that will be a lot easier. Advice number 4, as I said, maybe you need to create a color profile with a color checker. That's expensive, it lasts for a year. Obviously, if you're not all the time in sunlight, you can keep it more than a year, okay, but they guarantee the colors for a year, okay. That's so important, because otherwise you have the risk to have the groom suit that is dark blue, that appear a bit more violet on one camera and not on the other one. Doing a color profile, you can fix and match everything, all your cameras, different brand, everything, you get the same color. Actually, I made a video about that, okay. You get everything properly, okay. Tip number 5, if you work with 2-3 cameras, doesn't matter, each camera has a mission. If I'm going to use that A camera, I use it with my telelens, and that B camera with my wide angle. I don't swap lenses, each one has to do one thing. Why? Because you don't have to think, and then after, when you check picture, you know that everything that was made with that camera has that style, and everything that was made with the other one has that other style, because the depth of field is different, because of different lenses or whatever. It's really important you use one for each thing. Although I said work in RAW file, maybe you don't want, maybe you want to work in JPEG, because you have one you work in color and the other one you work in black and white. Same thing. All the black and white picture must come out of the same camera, and all the color picture from the same other camera. That's important. Organization is the key to success, no doubt. Advice number 6, put numbers on your memory card and on your battery, and each battery and each memory card belong to a single camera. A1 to A10 memory card goes to camera A. A or B1 to B10 batteries go all to the B camera. Why? Because if you have any problem, you know what camera had the problem, because maybe it's not a physical problem of the memory card or the battery, maybe it has to do with the camera. If you don't know which camera you used for using your memory card or your battery, it will be harder to solve problem and analyze what's going wrong. So each set is separate. This battery are for this camera and these other are for that camera. That's important, okay? Tip number 7, give name to your files. Most cameras, they let you rename the way you give the name to the files. For example, this Lumix S5 Mark II X, all the Panasonic files start with a P. I mean, speak about video, for example, start with a P, and then you have 3 numbers you can change. So, or 4, I can't remember. This one is PS5X, and the other one that is on S5 Mark II, no X, is PS52. This way, when I look at all my files in Lightroom or whatever software you're using, straight away you know which camera it came from. So if there's any problem, or maybe when you set the white balance, you made a mistake, you put 5400 on one and 57 on the other one, well, you know that you can pick all the files that come from one single camera and adjust the whole batch in one go, you know. So it's so important. So all these tips, normally people don't speak about this. Most people, when they speak about working with different color cameras, they will speak about depth of field and things like this, which is true. But this is the idea of working with different cameras or different lenses. But they will think about color, but they never give you these simple tips that make your life so easier when you're going to edit and develop your RAW files after. Organize your JPEG, doesn't matter, but organization is key. So I hope you like this video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Small button in here, a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website, Gibaud.com. If you have any question, you can leave a comment below. Don't forget, you can be a member of my channel. There's a join button just below, and for just €1.99 a month, you help me, so I put a small star next to your name and I answer your question with priority. Thank you so much. Also, I have affiliate links in the description. Please use them, that really helps me. And if you wanted to buy Luminar Neo or Aperture Boys Column, get a 10% discount with my code ERIC10. 10% on top of any offer they have, so still place your code and you save some money. And with ERIC20, you get a 20% discount on K&F website, where you will find all the accessories by K&F Concept and more brands. So use it, that saves you some money, that helps me, everyone happy. Thank you so much. Also leave you my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much, please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.